Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The basketball world is buzzing with what could be the most shocking news of the decade. Rumors are swirling around that Stephen Curry, the golden boy of the Golden State Warriors, might be preparing to leave the team that made him a global superstar. Fans all over the league are struggling to even comprehend the possibility. Imagine the faces of Warriors faithful who have celebrated 3 championships and countless playoff battles with Curry leading the charge, now grappling with the idea of seeing him in a different uniform. The whispers began quietly, almost like a soft hum, but in the past few weeks, the speculation has grown into a roar. Sports analysts, former players, and insiders are all weighing in, each offering their own theory about what could drive the 2-time MVP to consider such a monumental shift. Some point to contract negotiations, others to Curry's desire for a fresh challenge, while a few believe it could be about legacy, trying to cement a championship run elsewhere. Social media is ablaze, with trending hashtags, memes, and debates dominating timelines as fans express disbelief, anger, and even hope that the rumors are unfounded. The narrative unfolding is not just about one player. It's about the seismic impact on an entire league. Curry's influence on the Warriors has been nothing short of transformative, redefining the way basketball is played and how players approach the three-point shot. He is widely credited with ushering in the modern era of small ball and perimeter-heavy offense, and his departure could leave a void that the franchise might struggle to fill. Analysts are speculating that if Curry does decide to leave, he could target a team that already has a strong supporting cast or one hungry to immediately contend for a championship. The ripple effect would be massive, as the Warriors' strategy, roster plans, and even salary cap management would face unprecedented upheaval. Teams around the league are reportedly positioning themselves, ready to swoop in should the opportunity arise. Imagine the Lakers, Nets, or even a surprising team making a bold move to lure Curry. The possibility alone has sent front offices into feverish calculations, as everyone evaluates how acquiring a player of Curry's caliber could instantly change their fortunes. While no official statements have been made, every sports network is dissecting past interviews, social media activity, and even cryptic posts from Curry himself, trying to predict his next move. Every subtle gesture, from training highlights to charity appearances, is being scrutinized as fans and journalists try to decode whether a major shift is truly imminent. If Curry leaves, it's not just the Warriors' strategy that would be impacted, it's the entire NBA landscape. Teams that have relied on matchups against Golden State would suddenly face a league without one of the most dominant forces of the past decade. Playoff projections would shift overnight, and players who have long been overshadowed by Curry's brilliance might see opportunities to step into the spotlight. Conversations about MVP races, team dynamics, and coaching philosophies would take on entirely new dimensions. Rumors suggest that Curry could be considering a homecoming type of scenario, joining a team with personal connections or a city he has long admired. Speculation is rampant, and sports betting markets are already reacting, with oddsmakers adjusting odds for trades, signings, and possible free agency destinations. The intrigue is fueled not just by Curry's talent, but by the mystery surrounding his motivations. Could this be about chasing another championship, or is he seeking a completely new challenge after years of dominance in Golden State? Every hint, every comment from teammates, coaches, or agents is analyzed with laser focus. The emotional side of the story adds another layer. How will fans cope with the possibility of losing the face of the franchise, a player synonymous with their most triumphant years, and someone whose presence transcends basketball into cultural iconography? Meanwhile, the Warriors organization is reportedly preparing for all scenarios. Sources hint at intense internal discussions, with management exploring options to keep Curry, including potential roster changes, financial incentives, and even public messaging strategies. The team's loyal fan base has already begun reacting on forums, social media, and fan sites, expressing fear, anger, and nostalgia at the mere thought of his departure. Merchandise sales, ticket projections, and marketing plans are all being quietly reassessed as the Warriors brace for the fallout of what could be one of the most significant player decisions in NBA history. Coaches, veteran players, and executives are said to be meeting behind closed doors, analyzing everything from locker room chemistry to long-term development plans. The energy around the franchise is electric, charged with uncertainty, speculation, and, for many, heartbreak. Meanwhile, Curry himself is reportedly keeping a tight-lipped stance, fueling the speculation further. Every interview, every press conference, and every public appearance is now dissected for clues. Fans are reading between the lines, looking for subtle hints in his words, expressions, and gestures. It's a rare moment where the line between reality and rumor has blurred, leaving everyone on edge as they wait for what could be an announcement that changes the course of the league. Amidst all this speculation, insiders suggest that Curry's relationship with teammates and coaches might be influencing his decision. While the Warriors have built a dynasty around his leadership and skill, tensions behind the scenes cannot be ruled out. Even a player as celebrated as Curry faces the pressures of expectations, team politics, and a personal desire for fulfillment and challenge. Sources close to the situation hint at subtle hints in recent interviews, cryptic social media posts, and even changes in his training regimen that might signal readiness for a new chapter. The emotional and psychological elements of this decision are as compelling as the strategic and financial ones. Fans are now watching not only as spectators, but as participants in a global conversation, sharing opinions, speculating, and expressing loyalty in a way that underscores Curry's unique impact on the sport. The narrative unfolding is part drama, part strategy, part speculation, and entirely magnetic, pulling the attention of basketball enthusiasts, casual fans, and media outlets alike. Each day brings new rumors. Each rumor sparks new debates, and each debate keeps Curry at the center of one of the most captivating sagas in modern sports. Even the cultural and economic implications of a Curry departure are being discussed widely. Endorsements, sponsorships, and media appearances tied to Golden State could shift dramatically, while rival cities and teams may see an economic boost if it joins them. The ripple effect is enormous, affecting arenas, merchandise sales, and even local businesses that thrive on game day activity. Beyond the court, Curry has become a symbol of excellence, perseverance, and charisma. His hypothetical move would be more than a trade. It would be a seismic cultural moment, reshaping not just the NBA, but broader perceptions of player loyalty, team identity, and the dynamics of superstar influence. Analysts and pundits are busy drawing comparisons, speculating about historical precedents, and imagining alternate realities where Curry's departure sparks a cascade of changes across the league. Every angle is being explored, every theory debated, and every potential outcome imagined, creating a spectacle that feels part sports drama, part social experiment, and entirely captivating. Fans are captivated, media outlets are frenzied, and the basketball world is holding its breath as the saga continues to unfold in real time. The speculation around Stephen Curry's potential exit from the Golden State Warriors has ignited an entirely new wave of conversation across the NBA. Sports media outlets, podcasts, and online forums are flooded with theories about where Curry might land, what kind of contract he could demand, and how his move would alter the balance of power in the league. Analysts are breaking down team rosters, cap space, and championship windows, trying to predict which franchises could realistically accommodate a player of Curry's talent and influence. Social media is alive with speculation, ranging from highly detailed mock trades to imaginative dream team scenarios that see Curry joining forces with other superstars. Even casual fans are chiming in, debating the merits of loyalty versus ambition, while some hardcore Warriors supporters express disbelief and sadness at the mere thought of losing the man who has defined an era. Meanwhile, Curry himself is reportedly staying out of public discussion, choosing to train quietly and maintain focus on his craft, which only fuels the rumors further. Every subtle hint in his behavior, every change in his routine, and every cryptic social media post is being interpreted as evidence of the impending decision. The anticipation has reached a level where even non-basketball audiences are paying attention, drawn in by the narrative drama surrounding one of the sport's most iconic figures. If Curry were to leave, the ripple effects would extend far beyond Golden State. Rival teams would suddenly recalibrate their strategies, considering how to exploit the absence of the league's most prolific shooter from a championship-contending squad. Front offices would scramble, scouting potential trade partners, adjusting financial plans, and assessing the impact on their own playoff aspirations. Some executives are reportedly envisioning an opportunity to lure Curry to a team with an already elite supporting cast, creating an instant contender capable of challenging the Warriors' dominance in the coming seasons. Rumors suggest that certain franchises with deep pockets and championship ambitions are particularly interested, ready to make bold moves that could reshape the league landscape. Meanwhile, Curry's teammates, who have spent years developing chemistry and adjusting their play around his unparalleled shooting, might find themselves facing the daunting challenge of redefining their roles. Coaches are reportedly exploring contingency plans, considering how to maintain competitiveness without the franchise centerpiece. It's a scenario that combines strategy, psychology, and financial planning on a scale rarely seen in professional sports. The league, fans, and media alike are watching with bated breath, knowing that whatever happens will make history, not just in terms of wins and losses, but in terms of influence, culture, and legacy. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. The emotional weight of a Curry departure cannot be underestimated. Fans who have grown up watching him perform miraculous shots, lead comebacks, and elevate the Warriors to historic heights are expressing a mixture of disbelief, frustration, and grief. For many, Curry is more than a basketball player. He is a symbol of hope, resilience, and excitement, someone who has inspired countless young athletes to pick up a ball and chase their dreams. Losing him would not only impact team dynamics, but would challenge the very identity of the franchise. Merchandise, ticket sales, and fan engagement are all potentially at risk, as the presence of Curry has been a magnet for both local supporters and global audiences. Meanwhile, the psychological aspect for Curry himself is being analyzed, as insiders speculate about what motivates a player of his caliber to consider such a bold move. Is it about chasing another championship, seeking a new challenge, or perhaps reshaping his legacy in a way that only a few athletes in history have attempted? Every angle is considered, from personal aspirations to team politics, and the uncertainty has made this one of the most compelling stories in modern sports. The narrative transcends basketball, becoming a global discussion about ambition, loyalty, and the complex choices of elite athletes. Behind the scenes, the Warriors organization is reportedly in crisis mode. While management has publicly remained calm, insiders hint at heated meetings, emergency strategy sessions, and contingency planning that would normally be reserved for extreme situations. Options for retaining Curry, including financial incentives, roster adjustments, and even marketing campaigns designed to strengthen loyalty, are said to be under consideration. Simultaneously, the coaching staff is evaluating how to maintain competitiveness and morale in the event of a departure. Players are reportedly anxious, knowing that the team's identity, leadership structure, and strategic approach are intertwined with Curry's presence. Analysts speculate that the organization may need to make a series of calculated moves, from free agency acquisitions to potential trades, to maintain relevance in a rapidly shifting landscape. The scenario has become a chess game, where every decision has the potential to reverberate for years. Even minor comments from team executives or subtle shifts in public messaging are dissected for hidden meaning. Fans are now participants in the saga, watching, analyzing, and debating, as if the story itself has become a shared experience, blending speculation with anticipation and making every update feel monumental. Rumors also suggest that Curry could be exploring teams with specific traits, those offering a supportive system, a strong defensive unit, or perhaps a city that aligns with personal aspirations. The possibilities are endless, and insiders are leaving no stone unturned in predicting his next move. Hypothetical scenarios include reunions with former teammates, collaborations with rising stars, or even joining a team in a city with which he has personal connections or business interests. Social media has amplified these theories, with mock trades, fan reactions, and viral debates dominating timelines. Every team in the league is hypothetically impacted, as the narrative of Curry leaving creates a domino effect that could change championship projections, player roles, and even coaching strategies across the NBA. Analysts are comparing the situation to historical player moves, debating whether this could become a defining moment in sports history. The speculation is fueled not just by financial or competitive motives, but by the human story, an athlete grappling with identity, ambition, and the weight of expectation, all while the world watches and waits for the next chapter in a story that has captivated millions. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.